Route 13, a ribbon of asphalt winding through dense forests shrouded in an unsettling silence. Locals call it the devil's backbone. They know its secrets. Stories whispered around flickering fires, tales of vanishing travelers and strange lights dancing in the darkness. A place where logic falters and fear reigns. Route 13 doesn't forgive, it doesn't forget, and it always claims more souls. Jack, a seasoned trucker with nerves of steel, scoffed at the legends. He'd driven countless miles, seen countless nights. Fear wasn't in his vocabulary until Route 13. His rig rumbled through the darkness, headlights cutting through the thick fog clinging to the asphalt. The air grew heavy, charged with an unnatural stillness. It pressed on Jack's chest, stealing his breath. He gripped the steering wheel, knuckles white. The silence was broken. A faint humming reached his ears, accompanied by a soft, ethereal glow piercing the fog ahead. The lights pulsed, beckoning him forward. They danced and swayed, defying the stillness of the night. Jack, mesmerized, felt an inexplicable pull. Logic screamed at him, urging him to turn back. But something primal, something ancient urged him closer. He pulled his rig off the road, the gravel crunching under the tires, a stark contrast to the eerie silence that had returned. He stepped out of the truck, engulfed by the thick, humid air. The scent of pine needles and damp earth filled his nostrils, doing little to mask the metallic tang that sent shivers down his spine. The lights pulsed, beckoning. The forest seemed to breathe around him. The wind whispered through the trees, carrying with it the faintest of sounds. Whispers, or the forest playing tricks on his frayed nerves? He pushed forward, drawn deeper into the woods, each step heavy with dread. The air grew colder, the silence deeper. The only light came from the orbs, now brighter, pulsating with an unnatural rhythm. Jack pressed on, his heart pounding against his ribs, a drumbeat in the suffocating silence. Hours seemed to pass, or maybe it was minutes. Time lost all meaning as Jack ventured deeper into the woods. The trees, tall and imposing, formed a dense canopy overhead, blocking out the moon and stars. The air was thick with the smell of decay, the ground soft and yielding beneath his feet. He had long since lost sight of the road, of his truck. There was only the forest and the lights, pulsing, calling. Where were they taking him? Locals spoke of the lights in hushed tones. They told tales of travelers lured off the road, vanishing without a trace. Some whispered of ancient spirits, guardians of the forest, protecting their domain from intruders. Others spoke of something more sinister, something hungry, lurking in the shadows. They all agreed on one thing: those who followed the lights were never seen again. Days later, Jack's rig was found abandoned on the side of Route 13. The driver's side door was open, a half-eaten sandwich sitting on the dashboard, as if frozen in time. Search parties combed the woods, their calls echoing through the trees. But Jack was gone. The only evidence of his passing, footprints leading into the woods, stopping abruptly where the earth was soft and yielding, as if he had simply vanished into thin air. The mystery of Jack's disappearance deepened the legend of Route 13, another soul claimed by the darkness, another tale to be whispered around campfires, a warning to those foolish enough to tempt fate. Was it the lights that lured him to his doom, or something more sinister lurking in the shadows of the devil's backbone? The answer, lost somewhere in the dense undergrowth of Route 13, remains elusive. The lights continue to appear, flickering through the trees, beckoning unsuspecting travelers, a silent, haunting reminder of the darkness that clings to the devil's backbone, a warning to those who dare to travel Route 13. Not all who wander are lost, but some are best left unfound.